This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Sagittarius for the month of April 2018. This applies to all Sagittarians. So if you want something that's more specific to your own life story, or to ask your own questions, or to order that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Sagittarius, let's start with your love relationships. Those of you that are looking for relationships. You'll see the cards that you get, your tea leaf cards, are flowers, dog close up, cracked cup, broom, mountain, and kite. I also picked two of the angel romance cards for you. We'll get to those just now. So the flowers says happiness, the dog close up says pleasure with a close friend. So I think in the month of April, those of you looking for relationships, your source of happiness in relationships is going to be with a close friend. It could be that you strike up more than just a friendship with somebody that was formerly just a friend, and you actually find out this person makes you really happy. So there's potential for someone that was formerly just a friend to become a romantic partner. Otherwise, it is among your friends where you will find your happiness, because the lineup for those looking for relationships in April is not quite as promising as it has been in other months, right? Because you get the cracked cup, which is dissatisfaction with life. You get the broom, which is new home, new attitude. The mountain, major challenges to overcome, and the kite, vacation. If I look at that lineup, there's a shift that needs to take place before you can actually engage with somebody new in a relationship. It's a shift in the way you feel and the way you think that needs to come about. And it's no doubt going to come about. That's why the cards are picking up on it, right? But for now, you probably need to take a bit of a break from looking for somebody or looking for relationships. Spend time with your friends, because it's among your friends that you may meet that right person, or that you will get that change in feelings and attitude towards relationships. That possibly the place that will renew your energy, change your attitude, or you will find somebody new. But there's definitely a feeling of taking a break from looking for relationships in the month of April. As you'll see, the two angel cards that you get, the romance angel cards, you get trust and religious factors. So the situation is calling for you to have trust, the trust card says. So things are not going to run on the straight and narrow if you're looking for relationships. It's a bit more convoluted than that, but trust that you are experiencing what you're supposed to experience. This isn't a block, this isn't stopping you, this isn't a case of you not getting what you want. It's a case of you heading for what you want. It's just that the route is slightly different, because the universe has things it wants to show you and things it wants you to experience. That religious factors card says your religious life is, or your religious life, your love life is infected. It's very interesting, the words that are popping out for you guys. Okay, so let me say what I think this is about. You have preconceived ideas about the partner you want in your life. You do not realize those preconceived ideas have been formed over years by your peers, your culture, your parents, whatever the case may be, and they're actually inhibiting you from finding the person who will make you truly happy. So you've been choosing people and are still looking for people that will not make you happy because you're basing it on those things. So have a look at what that is. Perhaps have a look at what you're looking for and then question why you are looking for that. Right, that's better than all that jumbled things that was coming out before. Now we have a look at relationships for those of you that are in committed partnerships, relationships such as marriage, for example. Once again, there's a bit of a, shall we say, this seems to be where your challenges are in the month of April. The Ram card, the Eye card, the Jug, the Skull, the Mountain Road, and the Moon. The Ram says there's a stubborn, aggressive person involved here. You're possibly coming up against major resistance with someone within the committed partnerships or relationships. The Eye says psychic ability, trust your intuition, followed by the Jug, which is a light-hearted, carefree time. So if you want to lighten the relationship, if you want to lighten the energy around this relationship, trust your intuition, where this very stubborn aspect or person within your relationship is you're coming up against. Your intuition will guide you as to how to work your way through around this so you can lighten up the atmosphere within your relationship. Now the skull says hidden secrets can harm you. The mountain rose says you are on the road to success, and the moon says changes in your life. Is there something you're keeping from your partner that they could possibly find out by accident, which is not going to end well? Think about that. The mountain road and the moon says, however your relationship is headed on the right road, there are going to be changes in your life. They're going to happen within your relationship, and they are going to be changes for the better. So that is something to look forward to for those of you in committed partnerships or relationships. Despite the fact you're dealing with a bit of a hiccup, a little bit of a sort of a place where the two of you cannot, where you're at an impasse really, you don't seem to be able to get past whatever that is. As it said, trust your intuition where that is involved, and whatever that is that you're keeping from your partner, be aware of the fact they could possibly find out what it is, and that will do more harm than, one doesn't always have to say everything to your partner. You may end up hurting them more than anything else, but just watch who you do say it to, that it might come back to them through another avenue, right? Now, if we have a look at your career cards, you get the vase, the whale, sunrise, and star. This is the section of your life that seems to be doing particularly well. The vase says a secret admirer. The whale says great worry over nothing. The sunrise says new creative ideas, a new venture, a fresh start. And the star says guaranteed success. Someone is admiring your work. Someone that hasn't let on that they're admiring your work, or what you do, your projects, your work, whatever it may be. You're worried about the direction of your career and your work. But this is worry about nothing. Great worry about nothing. Because there's new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start marked out for you in the career sector. And you have guaranteed success with that. This is a very, very nice lineup of cards. So stop worrying about the career. Give the worrying a break, because there's some very, very nice positive energy surrounding the career sector. Often when there's new creative ideas, new ventures, whatever it may be, at this point in life you may have no idea what they are. They could come completely out of the blue, but they can completely change the way everything turns out. And it's guaranteed success is that final card. So, for your success cards, you get the barrel, the peacock, the basket, the quill, and fire. So in all aspects of your life, your family life, your relationship life, your career life, you are feeling in some sector of your life there's something missing, as if life isn't quite meeting up to their expectations. The peacock says beware of great pride. You could be perhaps aspiring to too much, wanting to prove too much to somebody. That's a message that's coming through for some of you. The basket says recognition and reward for merit. You've seen that coming up in your career sector. You are about to be recognized for the good work you'll be doing. Very definitely that is showing up. Now you get a little bit of advice coming through in the cards, because the quill says get back to basics, and the fire says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. I think wherever it is in life, or if you're generally feeling in life as if something is missing, that you do need to get back to basics. You need to decide or remember what it is that you wanted out of life. And what seems to be missing is the passion. Perhaps what you're doing has become too by mote, you know what I mean? Or by rote, sorry, the word. By mote too, you're probably swimming up and down the same channel. Sorry, that was a joke. Not a particularly good one, but there we go. So you need to pursue something again which makes you feel passionate about life there. That's a message for some of you as well. So your happiness cards. For me, this part of the reading is about what your soul wants you to experience in the month of April. You get the dolphin, you get the bird perched, you get the rainbow, and you get the boat. So underneath all of this that is happening, there's actually a very positive thread. There's a very positive energy and energies that are steering you through April. Because financial gain with a dolphin, usually coming from something you did in the past, we've seen that coming through. Your hard work is about to be rewarded. The bird perch says you're waiting for news, a package or a letter. The rainbow says the most difficult part of a situation is over. And the boat says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So if you're waiting for news, the waiting is just about over, and the worst of that waiting is definitely over. The worst of a lot of things seem to be over, and you've definitely got some kind of financial reward headed your way in the month of April. So it's a nice reading. It's a very nice reading. Little bit of a sticking point there where relationships are concerned, but you were given the guidance of how to work your way through that. Career seems to be shining beautifully for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I would like to repeat again, if you'd like personal or private reading, or that beautiful, amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, and subscribing.